Stage is brought to you by the Stephanie Pratt Team, your realtors that rock.
It's a concert featuring music based on storybook themes and works showcasing youth musicians.
Here with the Urbana Pops Orchestra are conductor Stephen Lowson and education coordinator and violinist Tamara Gingold. Glad to have you both here with us.
It's good to be here.
Yes, Stephen, let's start with you. This sounds like a wonderful experience for people to come and check out the talent of a lot of young local musicians. Tell us about this Happily Ever concert.
Happily Ever After, it's based on the love and joy that you can find from the joy of nursery rhymes and fairy tales. So we have music that is focused on that and on young people. We're joined by the Urbana Park District's production of Beauty and the Beast. They're going to sing a few selections from that. And we have the winner of the Shambana International Piano Concerto competition, Sora Cora from California, because it's an international competition. She'll be playing the Kabalevsky Piano Concerto for us.
Wow,
that's
impressive.
It sure is.
It is.
Tamara, let's talk a little bit about the music that we're going to be hearing. Obviously, we're going to hear some Beauty and the Beast that I think a lot of people are familiar with. What other songs may people be familiar with?
Oh, there's such a variety. Stephen's always very good at picking the right music and jump in anytime. We're going to be playing Hansel and Gretel. We're going to be playing the Young Person's Guide to the Orchestra, which features different parts of the orchestra.
And it'll be narrated by Urbana Mayor Diane Marlin.
Oh, wow. What age ranges of musicians will people see?
We'll see musicians all the way from high school all up to professional musicians.
Wow, that's a cool opportunity for those high schoolers.
It's really exciting because there are really talented high school performers. Some of them have been nurtured and get lessons and have opportunities. Others have not had those opportunities. So for them to play next to a professional, it's very exciting. And they really rise to the occasion. So I'm very proud of them.
Yeah. Let's talk about the Urbana Pops Orchestra, because this sounds like an event featuring youth musicians. But are they part of the Urbana Pops Orchestra, or is this just something special?
Yes, it is a professional organization. It's a professional orchestra, so we have pro players who, have played for years and years. But we have the unique distinction of allowing young players to audition or be nominated by their teacher to play next to those pro players. So we have people who just gave doctoral recitals right next to high school seniors playing in the woodwind section.
Wow, and not to mention this is free, which is...
It is free, yes.
Huge incentive to come. Absolutely. And what goes into preparing for a concert like this?
There's music preparation on my end, and then we have special rehearsals for the students, and then starting tomorrow night we have 3 rehearsals with the whole group and then a performance.
Usually when I think of pop, I think of more contemporary selections. But then when you think of orchestra, you think, ooh, more traditional.
Yes.
But you kind of marry the two.
We say it's pops and light classics. So we are playing Hansel and Gretel, and that's a piece that you may not know it by name, but we start playing it and like, oh, I feel like I've known this all my life.
And we also are going to be featuring the Bodacious String Band, too, with Robin Kierton's group from C4A, so they'll be there, too.
Wow. Okay, let's remind everybody when and where, all the details so they can save the date.
Well, it's this Saturday at 7 p.m. at Urbana High School in their auditorium.
People can get tickets at the door?
It was free admission, general admission.
That's right.
Perk of it all. Awesome. Well, definitely something to look forward to. Mark on the calendar. We appreciate you guys for joining us. Break a leg. Best of luck. I'm sure it'll be absolutely wonderful.
Thank you.
All right, to learn more about this weekend's concert, we'll connect you on our website after today's show. We appreciate Stephanie Pratt, Team Caldwell Banker Real Estate Group for sponsoring our CI stage.
Up next, we're back with Anita Dukeman in the CI kitchen with our big reveal of our barbecue pork tenderloin.
Plus, Horizon Hobby is showing off some of their favorite RC products that you can find at their upcoming RC Fest. We'll get a sneak peek next.
John's.
Content segments today during Stay Living were paid for by Stephanie Pratt Team, Caldwell Banker Real Estate Group, Horizon Hobby, Harvest Market, Polestar, and Carriage Crossing Senior Living.
Well, this weekend, Horizon Hobby will be hosting their annual RC Fest.
And back now with a look at some of the products you will find at the event. And sponsoring our segment today, Steve Petrato and Derek Suckleben. Okay, so it looks like we brought some fun little toys here.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Who wants to drive?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So we brought the slowest thing we had in the repertoire for you guys.
We appreciate that.
So understand this is kind of like where you would start in the crawler segment. Great for kids. And the crawler segment is kind of the slow-moving,
thank you.
technical, crawling through obstacles. So this won't go more than a few miles an hour.
Oh, watch out, Grace.
Perfect for any kind of
You're gonna
studio
turn this guy
driving you may have in your life.
So this would be like a great starter.
Yeah, so this is our axial 24th scale Bronco. It's a scale rendition of a Ford Bronco. It's fully licensed.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Little,
Sorry.
yeah,
Oh, my
perfect for ankle crawling.
I'm so sorry. How do I go backwards?
You push forward on that trigger, yeah.
Sorry.
Exactly. So this is why it's great to come out and enjoy RC, because it gets everybody laughing. It's a great, fun hobby. Then we've got stuff like our Gravedigger in the background here, which I'm not going to let you guys drive. I think we might take out a camera.
Yeah, we would hate to do that.
If I can't handle this thing,
But you'll see things like that out there. We have even larger vehicles that'll be driving out there. This boat is a 60-mile-an-hour boat.
Oh my goodness.
And this is actually the airplane that everyone gets to fly at RC Fest. So we just had to bring it out. Everyone can get their hands on it at the show.
Heather, would you like to?
Oh, I got my hands full. You did such a great job. I'm going to let you can control the remote there. What is your favorite part about RC Fest? I mean, you've been doing this now 5 years.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds like every year it just gets bigger and better. Yeah. What do you enjoy the most?
Yeah, really it's the community around RC, and it's such a fun hobby, and it's a lot of fun to do with other people, whether it's family or friends, and we see it every year, you know, friends getting into it, family coming. It's the community around, not just the product, but the hobby that we love to see every year growing and growing, and the fun and the smiles that it gives. Yeah.
Let's let Steve actually show us how it's done.
There's not a whole lot to drive around here, but yeah, this guy is just real, like I said, real slow. That's the max speed that it can do. But it's really designed for crawling over obstacles. And
we got some cords. Do you want to try some
I guess
cords
we could do
over
that.
there?
We could reverse the camera cables here.
Oh, wow.
See, it does a good job of getting through there.
Easy peasy.
It's four-wheel drive, and it's just capable of going over. This is great for couch crawling. You can sit on the couch and drive around and make your own obstacle course. A lot of fun.
I'm sure kids would just love this. Like, so entertained. Let's see how many times you can run over mom's butt.
Chase the dogs. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so there will be all of these kind of toys out there at RC Fest for people to try and get their hands on, maybe purchase. Can you buy products at RC Fest?
Yeah, we because we're right here, our warehouse is in Champaign, and we will bring out truckloads of product, and we'll have it all out there right outside the main flight line there. So come in.
Let's talk return policy, because what if something were to happen and they crashed it? Is there any kind of like warranty on these kind of products, or is it?
Well, it's certainly warranted against manufacturer defects, but we do also have an extended warranty program on our products if you'd like to buy that as well. So if you do happen to maybe send it a little too hard, you might be able to get something on the back end.
Yeah, and the nice thing about the hobby, though, and the stuff that we manufacture is it's all hobby grade. So instead of it breaking, like, oh, we're done with that. It's you can buy a part, you can buy an arm, things like that. Yeah, fix it up. It's part of the hobby.
Yeah, and I'm sure people at RC Fest can kind of help guide what might be a good fit for you to buy at this stage of your skill level and age and all things like that, which I'm sure is helpful.
Yeah, the whole sales team will be out there, and they're great for that. So if they're just starting, they'll make a great recommendation.
Okay, let's remind everybody when and where. Everything RC Fest.
Yep, this weekend, June 9th and 10th. June 9th opening at 10 a.m., June 10th at 9 a.m., and it's all day long. We'll have fireworks at the end of the day on Saturday to cap off the weekend. It's going to be exciting, a lot of stuff to do.
Well, yeah, it's always a fun time there in Monticello at RC Fest. We appreciate you coming, sharing your toys here with us. If you want to learn more about RC Fest, head to stayliving.tv, and we do appreciate Horizon Hobby for sponsoring our segment today.